truth that you are a slave. Like everyone else, you were born into bondage, born into a prison for your mind.
Greetings. Today I want to speak to you concerning the thought wall, or the wall of thoughts, and how Abdullah taught Neville concerning the wall of thought, which is the wall of the invisible. And to contact that wall of the invisible, you have to understand how everything is psychological, and how everything adjusts, and how everything is all about the mind. And that's why Abdullah taught Neville that the Bible addresses the human mind and must be interpreted psychologically, because the Bible is a book of mind science. Now, I want to show you that you can only suffer two ways in this world. You can either suffer physically or psychologically. And when you suffer psychologically, it would definitely affect you spiritually, because your spirit having a human experience. And the only how we can get in touch with the spiritual self is through the psychology of thoughts, where you understand that everything is energy, vibration, and frequency. Therefore, it is very important for you to look inwardly. And so when Abdullah introduced Neville to the wall of thoughts, he introduced him to the wall of where everything that has been expressed on this earth, where it really starts. So everything begins within. Everything is first a thought, it is first an idea, it is first imagined. It first starts in the mind. So as a man thinketh in his heart, or his subconscious mind is always would be, so is he. Whatsoever you sow, that also shall you reap. And when you understand the wall of thought, then you will realize that no book can be written and it wasn't first a thought or first an idea in someone's mind. So we see Abdullah taught Neville how to control his mind and how to use his mind power to achieve his every desire. So basically what I'm saying to you, just as there is a physical world, there is a thought world. And whatever thought you sow in the thought world, that is what you would reap in this physical world. So the thought world is expressing itself in the physical world. So with all of us being born into this world, we came into this world as thought evolved beings. Because before our mother and our fathers could have come together, it was first a thought, it was first an idea, before they could involve in the physical act of sex. So it is very important for us to understand how to live from the thought world. So when we realize that everything that is happening, it is because of our mindset, because the way we are thinking, then we will know that we have to fix ourselves by first of all fixing our mind. Therefore, the real wall is the thought wall, is the wall of thoughts. That's the real wall. So if you want to control anything in this wall or create anything in this wall, it all must begin in the thought wall. It all must begin in the wall of the invisible. So you take from that invisible substance by way of thoughts, and you believe in it, and you put action to it, and it will definitely materialize in this three-dimensional world. That's why it is very important for you to understand that everything is energy, vibration, and frequency, and that you can create your reality consciously, because God in man is actually man's imagination. So, my brother, my sisters, what Abdullah really taught Neville is that he can do all things through the Christ power that is within him, because the Christ power is your true power, and that is your true identity, your Christ self. And your Christ self is not seen outwardly. Your Christ self is inwardly. Therefore, you must always go inwardly and let it express itself outwardly. So, when you understand that we are all spirit and that we are all thought evolved beings, you would realize that we are all naked before each other, and we all are displaying our character, because our thoughts is what is creating our personality. That is why there's only one universal consciousness, and there's only one universal power that you can use to achieve your every desire, and that power is the power of imagination. That is why, my brothers, my sisters, I'm encouraging you to trust your imagination, believe in your imagination, because imagination is God in man, and the essential character of the Bible is man's imagination. But in order for you to live totally from your imagination, you have to first learn to love yourself, believe in yourself, and embrace yourself, and realize that everything that was taught to you from a child, it was a lie. So you definitely would need to unlearn everything and relearn. Okay? So you have to humble yourself and die to your ego self, that self that you used to use to identify yourself before. You now identify yourself from the world of thought, from the world of spirit, because you realize that truly thoughts become things, and we truly become what we think about most of the time. So now you have to spend most of your time thinking on the right things that will give you the kind of results that you need in your life, that will make you feel good. So whatsoever things are good, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are pure, if it have any virtue in them, you must think on these things, because it's the only how you can renew your life or change your life is by the renewing of your mind, the changing of your thinking. So change all your limiting beliefs and concepts and learn to look within yourself and believe in the power that is within you. So with that being said, my brother, my sister, I want to thank you very much for listening to me. And I want to say to you, if this is the very first time that you're listening to me and what I'm saying, it really makes sense to you, resonates with you, really helping you, and you haven't subscribed already, I'm definitely encouraged to subscribe, to like, to comment, or to share this video. Also, if you like to follow me on Instagram and you like to follow me on TikTok, you can follow me at Black Mad Guru. And if you feel strongly to support this work, always remember that there's a PayPal link below. Feel free to check it out. Also, I want to encourage you to be a part of my Patreon community if you feel strongly led to be a part of my Patreon community. And I have a course that is called The Inner Sun Science and Technology to Create Your Reality Consciously. And it's all about you aligning yourself with the sun that is within you, that light that is within you, so you can awake out of this dream of life and live your purpose, living the best version of your life. So if you feel strongly to check it out, it's very much more, it is available to you. So with that being said, I want to say peace, love you all, out.